It was meant to be the perfect fairy tale ending the moment Tony Hutchinson finally found peace after years of heartbreak, betrayal, and chaos. But if there's one thing Hollyoaks has taught us over the past 3 decades, it's that nothing ever stays calm for long. As the show marks its incredible 30th anniversary, all eyes are on Tony and Diane's wedding, a grand event that should have been filled with joy, laughter, and love. Instead, what's brewing behind the scenes is one of the most explosive, emotional, and jaw-dropping storylines in Hollyoaks history. Because Tony isn't just walking down the aisle with Diane. He's walking straight into a storm. Let's start with the one secret that already has fans talking. Mercedes McQueen is carrying Tony's baby. Diane knows it. She's tried to forgive it, tried to move forward, but the betrayal still lingers like a shadow over every smile. Every time Tony says he loves her, she can't help but wonder if he's telling the truth or just trying to bury his guilt. But what Diane doesn't know, what she can't know, would make that first secret look like nothing. Because while Tony's been struggling to keep his marriage together, he's also been entangled with Marie Fielding. Their connection is deeper and darker than anyone realizes. And if that truth ever comes out, it could destroy Tony's world completely. And then comes the twist no one saw coming: Nancy Osborne's daughter, Morgan. To everyone else, she's just Nancy's little girl. But behind the curtain, there's a secret that could change everything. Morgan is actually Tony's daughter. The heartbreaking part? Tony doesn't even know it. Imagine that, standing at your own wedding, ready to start a new chapter, completely unaware that your entire past is about to catch up with you. It's like every mistake Tony's ever made is waiting in the wings, ready to crash the ceremony at the worst possible moment. And knowing Hollyoaks, that's exactly what's about to happen. But as messy as Tony's personal life is, there's an even darker force working in the background. In a drunken haze, Darren Osborne, Tony's longtime friend, makes a horrifying decision. Fueled by jealousy, anger, and too much to drink, he orders a hit on Tony. A moment of madness that could turn a celebration into a tragedy. And if that wasn't enough danger already, two of Hollyoaks' most infamous names, Clare Devine and Jez Blake, are back, and they're not here for forgiveness. The pair have joined forces in a revenge plan that promises to send shockwaves through the village. Whatever they've got up their sleeves, it's clear Tony and Diane's big day isn't just about love, it's about survival. When the morning of the wedding finally arrives, everything looks deceptively perfect. The sun's shining, the decorations are flawless, and Tony's trying to convince himself that everything's going to be okay. Tom stands beside him as best man, doing his best to keep the mood light, while Tony's children, Ro, Dee Dee, and Aunt, arrive looking grown up and full of excitement. The family gathers for a big breakfast, trying to cling to some normalcy. But beneath the smiles, there's tension you can feel through the screen. Every glance, every silence feels heavy, like everyone knows something terrible is about to happen. And then, there's the old superstition, seeing the bride before the ceremony. Most would laugh it off. But when Tony accidentally catches a glimpse of Diane before the vows, it feels like an omen, a warning that this wedding might be cursed before it even begins. As the ceremony draws closer, things start to unravel. Jack's running late, scrambling to make it to the dog on time. The guests whisper among themselves, sensing the unease in the air. And just when it feels like Tony might make it through the day, everything shatters. A shocking moment stops everyone in their tracks. Tony is forced into an impossible choice, one that no one could have predicted. Whether it's a life or death decision, a confession that changes everything, or a choice between love and loyalty, fans are being promised one thing: it's going to be the twist of the decade. Sources close to the show say this moment will redefine Tony Hutchinson forever. It's not just another wedding gone wrong, it's the culmination of 30 years of history, heartbreak, and drama. And honestly, who better to stand at the center of it all than Tony? He's been there since the very first episode, watched the village rise and fall, loved and lost more times than anyone can count. He's survived affairs, tragedies, even near-death experiences, but this time, it feels different. This time, he might not make it out unscathed. Every secret, every betrayal, every choice has led to this point. And as the vows hang in the air, one question remains: will Tony finally find happiness, or will this be the day everything falls apart? Fans are already bracing for heartbreak, because in Hollyoaks, nothing ever ends with happily ever after. It ends with shocks, confessions, and twists that no one sees coming. So, as the 30th anniversary unfolds, one thing's clear: this isn't just another wedding. It's a ticking time bomb waiting to explode, and when it does, it could change Hollyoaks forever. Tony Hutchinson's journey has always been filled with love and loss, but this is the moment that defines it all. Because sometimes, the most unforgettable stories aren't about who says I do. They're about what happens when everything goes wrong and the choices we make when there's no way out. And as fans hold their breath for what's next, one thing's certain: the 30th anniversary of Hollyoaks is about to deliver one of the most dramatic, heart-stopping episodes the show has ever seen. Tony's not just walking toward his bride, he's walking into history.